Hey Eric, tell me what just happened today to you talking about our automated funnel.
Well, listen, our system is, Paul and I have heard this from multiple people that it's ugly. Like, I think people are out there, they're used to every single week. There's like this new, hottest new, flashy. It's like going to Vegas. It's great sites, and they all look amazing. Got the latest, the latest and greatest everything, right? And and they do a great job. They do a great job of getting people in the door. They really do. There are a lot of, and that's what we say. We want high converting offers, right? We want a high converting page, right? We get that, and we love high converting pages, right? But what's interesting is I see a lot of people that are jumping in these various things. I mean, we see it every week, right? There's a new jumping into some new affiliate program or biz op every other week, and we just keep sticking it out with this power lead system and this RAI system. And I think people kind of wonder, like, well, why? You know what I mean? Like, there's all these other cool things that are popping up and coming out. Why are you sticking with sort of that ugly system?
Ugly. Ugly is the word.
It's ugly. And we admit it. We're fine with it. We stick with it because the front end system we're going to show you, the funnel that we use. I mean, we do get results. We can help someone with no list who's never had success, and we can give them a page. They can buy a solo ad, run a Craigslist ad, and they can get leads and sales. So we have something that works there, but that's just the tip of the iceberg with Power Lead System. That's just one of the reasons that we use it, right? So ugly or not, it's working for us. It's people are getting, our Facebook group, people are going there every single day. People are, hey, I just, ran a solo ad and I got, 150 new leads and four gold sales, or I did this and that. People are getting results inside the system. So for us, it's working. But on the back end, because we love the high ticket piece, we make $1,500 commissions. And oh, by the way, we have financing now. So a lot of people are reaching out to me and Paul right now going, oh, you guys are doing financing, like people that wanted to get involved with the high ticket portion of this to earn those $1,500 commissions. Well, now we have financing. So now they're reaching out, asking us and exploring those options. But we love it because what happens when they come in the system? We do 4 trainings a week that are available to them. Even with a $7 member, if they come into our $7 front end, there's 4 trainings a week, right? That are all great training. Paul and I do one of them. They also have direct access to the owner. You can schedule a one-on-one call, and him and his staff, they close all of our sales, and
It's
they do a
amazing.
phenomenal.
I was on holiday last week, right? Vacation for you Americans, and we had a $3,000 day while I was away. And that's only possible because I didn't have to speak to anybody. I sent a couple of messages backwards and forwards. That was it, right? That's the power of this system. And why is it ugly, right? Because it's been around 12 years. How many companies have come and gone, Eric, in the last 12 years? As pretty as they look.
Yeah.
As-
I mean, exactly, 100%. I mean, at the end of the day, our car is, we haven't really had the need, although we promote multiple things, we're all about that, but we haven't had a need to move away from this car because it's turning down the road, man. It's like, and just as long as we're feeding the system, it's feeding us back. And anybody can feed this system. We show you how. We show you where the leads are buried, right? We show you where the bodies are buried. We show you where the leads are buried. And if you go dig it up, use the sources that we're providing, you're gonna put leads in the system. And the thing is, the system owner, his staff, he goes above and beyond. I'll just put it out there. I mean, so to me, the ugly side is outshadowed by what Neil and the group does because Paul and I know we complain all the time. We like pretty shiny things too. But what we do know is if somebody reaches out to us and they're like, "Hey guys, I have questions," or "Hey guys, I'm interested in learning more about the financing," or "Hey guys, I'm interested in learning more about this," we know that we can either direct them, "Hey, log into your back office and book a call with Neil," and we know Neil will show up to that call and we'll help them, or we can just simply reach out and say, "Hey Neil, can you connect with so and so?" For us and our team, I mean, if someone on our team came to us and they're an all-in partner and they say, "Hey, I've got this person reaching out, they have questions," then we're confident that person can be taken care of, right? And not to say that we don't want to help people, but the reason we're in this system, guys, is because we don't want to have to do everything. We don't want to follow up. We don't want to have to call people and spend time answering a bunch of questions. And we don't want to sell people our when I say sell, you know, consult with them enough to where they're willing to buy. We don't want to do those things. And it's not because we're selfish or we're lazy. It's because we got into online marketing, right, for time freedom. And now that we have AI and we have all these things out here, why would we do that when it can all be done for us? You know what I mean? I don't think Ray Kroc, who owned the McDonald's franchises, spent his time going in and saying, well, oh, you need a better, Big Mac. Well, hold on, let me go behind there and, let me work it up for you. Or, I mean, that's what we want to be. We want to be franchise owners that have a reliable, because most systems out there will say, oh, we do everything 100% hands free. It's bullshit. Paul and I have been in many systems and that they've told us that, and it's not true. With this one, we know at least we can drive traffic to it. System's going to do its thing. And we know that the system AI is going to follow up. And we know Neil, if someone's interested in the all in or the high ticket, we know Neil or his team is going to be on it and taking care of those people. That's a franchise to me, Paul. I don't
Totally,
know. That's,
totally.
you know what I
We
mean?
we just joined something. It's a little $25 one time, so it's a bit of a no-brainer. We can fit it into our portfolio. What's the first thing? It's got AI follow up and all this. What's the first thing that happens when you join? You need to connect get response as your autoresponder. Oh, I haven't got get response. Oh, you need to sign up to get response. Okay, so now you told me it was $25 one time. Now I need to subscribe to get response. Well, you can use another autoresponder if you want to download your leads every time and then export them and import them in, which I know autoresponders don't like you importing leads, so I've got to do that. Okay, and then and fair enough, it was pretty easy, but then I've got to connect the site to we don't want to do that. We just want, like Eric talked about McDonald's, you just want to go in and get your burger, don't you? You don't care about the challenges they have of getting the paper around it and getting the right amount of pickle in that you're gonna take out anyway. So that's what we got. So maybe we should brace yourselves. We're going to show you the ugly website now. Okay, and it's even more ugly because we've like literally Frankensteined a bit on. Right, but you're gonna see why we did it, I hope. So let me just make sure
Oh,
I'm on the right page. Yeah, that will do it. Right. Um, Let me see my holiday snaps. Okay, so before we start, I happen to be on this, so we'll start here. This is the group with 49,500 members. All right. Literally a few weeks ago, that was 48,000 members. So people are joining big time, right? Hi, I'm new. I'm enthusiastic about beginning. Somebody else is new. Somebody's just gone all in. I'm new. Hello, just joined. Happy to be here. Please help me welcome my newest gold member. Somebody just joined as gold. Hello, I'm Gerald. Today's my first day and I can't wait. I went all in. Another all in member asking a question. Just signed up. Excited. What am I looking for? Someone's on the. We have leaderboards and we get leaderboards. Where is it? New Lead Lightning members. So someone's asking for support. You get a ton of support, right? I want to show you this one though. Look, every day Neil is putting these in. People that are joined. Neil's the owner, so he's putting this so just today, one, two, three, however many, it doesn't matter. But they're on every day. Someone here, look, not sure what to do. This is the schedule. 4 calls a week. Who else? Even if there's a $7 level, right? $7 one time. So even if you only come in at $7, you still get access to this. So does it, how the website being a little bit ugly, maybe, where else are you going to get 49,500 members? Right. I'm excited. You can see people join it, and you can see people going all in. Now don't forget the financing option, so you can split the cost and you can hopefully make the commissions to pay for it itself. Someone watched one of my trainings, look. Yeah, anyway, so you get the point. It is flying. It is absolutely crushing it out there. So ugly site number one, the opt-in page. Why is that so little information? I get asked all the time. It's because it's designed to work with solo ads, right? And solo ads, I don't care who you are, right? Anybody can book a solo ad, right? So it makes it accessible and easy for everyone to do. So the copy, the explaining, the bit that gets them to here is written by the solo ad vendor. So I don't even have to write copy. I don't even have to come up with a little bit of info about, you should check out this business. All done for us. This page is built for us. When you fill that in, you get into the email follow up and you get sent to this page. Now, this is the bit we bolted on, right? And this is exclusive to our team. So let me just tell you now, you're going to want to check it out for yourself and check out the email follow up and everything. You go to myautomatedsidehustle.com/Team Turner, right? So that's myautomatedsidehustle.com/Team Turner, all one word, TEAMTURNER. We'll put it in the comments around here, but check that out. Takes you to this page. While you're on here, have a read. Take the 7-day free trial. Then you can see the coaching sessions for yourself. Then you can see how it all works for yourself. You can see those 49,500 members in there. But also, while you're on this page, come and have a chat with our AI assistant, which is why I think partly why this is converting. Go and have a chat with our AI, and it can answer all your questions for you. So guess what? You don't have to with your prospects, right? Then this is what we've done for our team, right? So this is just a rubbish like username password just to get to the page, okay? But if you follow these steps, we can pretty much we can't, it'd be wrong to guarantee, but based on average results, if you follow the steps in here and you book solo ads, we can pretty much guarantee leads, barring like the site going down or you choosing a solo ad provider that scams you, which you won't if you use the one we recommend because he's proven. Okay, but we can. The likelihood is you'll get some sales, right? That's the likelihood, right? You'll definitely get leads, and it gives you your link. It tells you where to go and order from. Okay, again, is this pretty? Dead simple website, isn't it? It's just plain and simple. Once you do that, you get a bonus pack. Once you order your solo ad, you get a bonus pack. Any problems, you can get support from them. You can get support from me, right? And you can go and speak to Neil. You can go and you can send him a message. You can ask to go and speak to him. Once you do that, we'll give you a bonus for ordering your solo ad, right? And the bonuses are 30 days worth of free social media marketing you can use to attract people to your lead lightning, the $7 option, because that converts better on social media. We give you some products that will help you with your marketing as well, worth about $300. We totted it up to. Again, is that the prettiest website you've ever seen, Eric? I don't think so, but it works. And then last but not least, the back office. It's not beautiful, is it? But welcome video from Neil. Step 1, join the group. Step 2, here's your quick start guide. Step 3, make sales this week. Want to speak to, oh, there's your coaching. Any offers on All In, go there. Okay. And then here's where you book a one-on-one call with the owner. And like Eric said, I don't know any other company really where you can go and speak to the owner. Crazy. That's it. That's the ugly little website.
Well, Paul, at the end of the day, you can have the prettiest, we used to say this all the time, right? You can have the prettiest car in the lot, and if you don't have an engine in it, it's not going anywhere. And I think that what we have is not only does it work, but we're going to direct you to where to go get the leads, right? We're going to show you where to do that. But more importantly, there's a community. There's things happening in the Facebook group. There are people engaged in the Facebook group. There's an owner who's willing to get on the phone and talk to anybody in this program and connect with them, not just to pitch them to buy other products or go all in, but he literally will spend time and get on the phone and answer questions. It's very, very rare. It's very rare. And it's funny because Paul and I were talking. A lot of our target audience is Gen X and baby boomers, and at the end of the day, we come from a time where we like to get on the phone and talk to people. We like to connect, that there's a real person on the other end. And most of these systems out there don't have that available. They may have a call center and I'm talking to somebody overseas or somebody, whatever, that's just trying to get a commission. They're not talking to somebody who actually has run a company for 12 years. They're motivated, excited. They know everything from A to Z. And they're not going to try to pitch or sell you. They're only going to tell you, answer your questions and try to tell you why we think we have something good here. That's it.
And I don't want to talk to anybody, but I do it for credibility, right? So when I'm
Mm-hmm.
joining, I want to know it's real, it's not a scam. And when I met Neil, right, because when Eric showed me it, I was one of those guys. It was like, oh, this is awful, but it was improved after. So I saw the old version, right? So it's been improved on what it was, and I would still say it's not the prettiest, is it? But you speak to Neil, he wants you to be successful, right? And it just works. You know, everything we showed you there, the autoresponder's already done, the messages are already in. It has your link in it. You don't have to go and edit them like with a lot of programs. Nothing to do, completely automated. So, and because it's got the 12-year credibility, I'm quite happy to use it, and it does work. If you feed it, it works. And we're big on solo ads because so many people, they come in and they say, oh, I want free marketing methods. And they go and spend hours making content. They go spend hours trying to make videos, but actually they don't, because most people don't like being on camera. So we just said, right, okay, well, so this converts with solo ads. Let's just use solo ads and make that the primary thing. And we those changes that you saw where we had bits bolted on, the bonuses if you buy the solo ad, that was all from our experience of trying to make it better, and that's just for our team. So we really, really, really encourage you to go and check it out because it costs you nothing to check it out. It's a 7-day free trial.
Yeah, I mean, we teach everything. We teach all the different ways to make money. We are get leads. We teach all the free methods. We teach social media. We teach all those things. But at the end of the day, right, we also know that that path takes time and consistency. And, that's what most people honestly struggle with. But the path of a solo ad, a Craigslist ad, those types of things, we know that that path, is going to bring some results. And and that's in a way of leads and potential sales. And honestly, that's what somebody, in my opinion, needs to see when they come into a business. At least the first week. I mean, we're showing people how to see those things on their 7-day free trial. If you
Before
follow
they
through
pay
our
for the
funnel, Paul
system.
showed
I
you,
mean, it's
they haven't
incredible.
even paid for the system. We show them like, and if anybody buys, if you run a solo ad and anybody buys during that 7-day free, as long as you upgrade, you'll make that money. So you can see the system work for itself before you ever decide to upgrade. So I don't know what else we can do for people. It's ugly or not, you're going to see us talking about this consistently. You're not going to see us talking about this coolest new. Oh, did you see that video on this new deal? That thing is so good, Paul, man. Everybody's going to want to join because that video is so slick. It's like, okay, well, what happened to that deal? Oh, well, there's another one. And I'm telling you, wait a minute, Paul.
Another
You don't
game
even
changer.
know about this one. This
I've
one's
lost track
awesome,
of how
bro.
many times the game has changed over the last 12 years, and those sites are still gaining members every day. The PLS is still gaining new members every single day, right? For 12 years, it's got to count. There's got to be something in it, surely. It's like, so
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I guess. Oh, and then to close it off, Paul. Just remember, guys, right now, a lot of people are really interested in learning about the financing options. Obviously, we love to partner with people who want the full gambit. They want to make the residual side and also the high ticket $1,500 commission. So, you know, we can put you in a position where you can, get plugged into that and get your system off the ground over the next, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, and do it in a way that may be affordable through the financing for you to get plugged in. So anyway, just keep
well,
that in mind.
I'm gonna see you on the finance. I'm gonna raise you another thing. So this month we had a little promotion where we said if you went all in,
Yeah.
um, even if you did the financing, we were offering 400 clicks. We were going to actually buy solo ads,
Yeah.
ourselves for you. And that we're at the end of the month. It's the 30th today. That kind of finished really now. But technically, you can still get in. But if you watch this video and you're interested, and you go and you're interested in all in, if you go all in, I think I haven't asked Eric, but we'd honour it, wouldn't we? We'd still honour 400 clicks. So you
Yeah.
need to let us know though. You need to tell us, you're taking the free trial, you're looking to go all in. Will you give us the 400 clicks? Just message us so we know you've watched this video, and we'll honour that for you. 400 clicks to help you get your business off the ground. So just helps save some of the cost of the all in as well, especially if you finance it now. So if you go on the finance deal, we're going to get you 400 clicks. Again, I try and be very ethical. I love to say here we can sort of look at all these people that got sales. Sometimes you don't get a sale off a solo ad, but in general, most people are right. And if I open a shoe shop, I can't tell you how many people are going to walk in the door. And I've been in retail and I've sat in a shop all day and seen one customer. Other days rushed off my feet. That's just the way it is. It always averages out over time. But based on what is happening, if you using the solo ad providers we work, it's very likely you're going to get sales. So the finance option makes it such a great way of taking that pressure off people to like have to get their money back right away, have to get their money back right away. So I recommend you look at that as a good option, just good business sense. Yeah. If you want to pay it up front, pay it up front because I think there's a
Yeah.
little bit of interest. I don't think it's bad, but get it out of the way if you're fine. But if you'd rather either you need to spread the cost or you want to spread the cost, well, I do it sometimes. I'll stick stuff on a credit card I can afford to pay, but it means I can kind of fund it. I get it to pay for itself in effect, which I think is good business sense, and I get the air miles. So right, that's it. Go and
That's
check it
all we
out, guys.
got.
myautomatedsystem.com. No, yeah, hold on, let me get it right. Let me get it right. My automated side hustle. Yeah, myautomatedsidehustle.com/ Team Turner. If you go
And
there,
Paul,
opt in. He's going to
I
raise
was
me
just,
again. Go on.
well, no, I was just going to say that 100% our back office, our funnel, kind of ugly, but our commissions are still green. So
Oh,
that's
yeah,
that's
our
all I wanted to
commissions are
say.
lovely. I
That's
love
all I
the
wanted to
commission.
say, Paul.
Yeah, I'm in love with the commissions. Every time I see those commissions, yeah, I forget about the ugly website and it brings a smile to my face.
Right.
Yeah, every time it lands in my Wise account, I'm like, oh yeah, man, this is sweet.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
Take care.
Cheers, guys.